Hi guys, this is my wrap up of the books that I've read so far and reviewed on YouTube. And I want to say I got this idea from Priscilla, the Readables. I'll leave a link to her channel in my pants so you can check her channel out. She's awesome. She gives out the best reviews, and I thought it was a really cool idea that she had to like go over what she's read so far and let you know which one out of all of them that she liked and what she didn't like and whatnot. So you know what they say, that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Well, yeah, you take that as you will. But anyway, I'm gonna get started because I don't want to ramble on and on and on. So I'm gonna start with, let's see, what should I start with? I'm gonna start with Where She Went by Gail Forman. Now, I really love this book, and the writing was beautiful. She's a very talented writer. For me, it kind of fell flat a little bit from the guy's perspective, because he seemed like he seemed so broken up, and just it kind of let his life fall apart because of the grief he was feeling and the fact that he felt abandoned by Mia. And for me, if I stay, I really cared more about what she had to say from her point of view. Not that this book wasn't great, but I preferred Mia's point of view, and that's just my opinion. Little old me. The second one that I read was River Marked, part of my Mercy Thompson series, and I love this series. But also, once again, for me, this book was a great read, but I think there were some story elements that needed to be tweaked. I think they needed to be a little bit more immersive about Mercy's background and her Indian heritage, which was, we were all waiting so long to find out what more about her, and I kind of felt a little cheated, because though they did get into her history, it wasn't enough, and I kind of felt like they dropped the ball, like she dropped the ball a few times by the ending and the story between her father. I think it needed to be explored a little bit more. And the next, Darkness Becomes Her. Now, if you see my review, you know I gave this book, I think I gave it a 4, or was it a 3.5? I can't remember right now, but it was either a 3.5 or a 4. And the simple fact that I gave it that rating was that the middle for me was like you had to suffer through it to get to the end, which were where all the information that you've been waiting for the whole book, all the action and everything, is at the end. And that kind of for me, I didn't want to wait that long to have to experience that. But it was still a good book, and the ending is worth it, and I will read the second book in the series. But for me, my pick, the one that I liked out of all 4 books, will hands down will be Defiance. I love this book. It was action packed. It had everything. It had romance, action, and even when the book was at its lull points, there was that underlying tension that Graves, we felt his presence. You felt the lack of his presence, I should say, and I liked that throughout the whole book. And I only had like 3 negatives to say about this book, in the fact that I think that the whole mentioning of her father trying to kill her like a million times was a little annoying. The fact that the Wolfen weren't featured as much as I'd like. And they glossed over the whole bit with Ash, which you have to read. For me to get into it would ruin that. And the ending, I kind of wish she had taken the wolfen with her. And yeah, that's really, you know, my own that was all the negatives that I had to say about this book. So my April pick is Defiance by Lily St. Croix. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. I will see you guys in my next video, and happy reading. Bye.